So recently, I had a call from my younger sibling, and she's currently learning coding and web development. So she asked me a simple question, and that is going to be the entire concept of our video today. Like, how can she monetize that skill? Now, our first thought was about getting people to offer her these web design jobs and the rest, or working for a company, which I think is also a very solid, which I think is a very solid idea. But then, as a marketer, something came to my mind, and I'm going to share with you exactly what I told her on how she can monetize her skill. Now, firstly, you need to know that coding and programming is an high income skill. And normally, if you get a job, you can easily get paid around $2,000, $3,000 above for a single job, especially if you are doing both front end and back ends. So, and she does both. So she's both a front end and she does the back end too. So she has the entire package. So this is what I told her, and I'm going to share with you that. And I want you to leave in the comment section what you think about the advice. Now, firstly, I have no issue with you working for a company, working for someone, or collecting freelancing jobs to do. That's a good way to make money. The problem I have, probably because I've been on the online space for like 6, 7 years, is that I try as much as possible not to go into a business that has an income limit. And what I mean by that is that you have 24 hours in a day. If you take a freelancing job, there is only a limited amount of work you can do for 24 hours. And that goes the same for a job. There's only a limited amount of things that you can do, or a limited amount of jobs that you can do for 24 hours. I would prefer you go into a business or a business model where the income ceiling is unlimited. Like you can make as much money as you want. And so this is my advice. I told her in simple terms that this is what I want you to do. Once you are done with your entire training and now you have your portfolio, because obviously when you're learning front end and back end, as you learn, you create. So you have your own portfolio, you have a website you are building. She's currently even building a more like a website like where you can order foods online. So it's more like an Uber Eats, um, Jumia type of websites, Amazon type of websites, which is a lot of work. So I said, you have a portfolio. And what she's doing currently is that as she is learning, she's actually creating content, updating her audience on TikTok about her progress, which is great. So she's building an audience. So I said, okay, this is what you will do once you are done and you have all of your portfolio. This is what I want you to do. I want you to create a course on you. I want you to share this skill, the entire skill you learn, into three models. You will have basic, you will have intermediate, and you will have advanced. Now, for the basic, you can teach only UI UX, which is more like part of front end. And then for the intermediate, you can teach both UI UX, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. All of these are still front end. Then in advanced, you can teach everything in part one, part two, plus the back end. And then you can charge for each course separately. So you create a landing page, put in a video there where you talk about the different stages and everything you are going to do for them, create different groups for each of these people, and give them three price tier. So the first price tier is for people that learn UI UX. You can charge around 200k thousand naira for that. Intermediate you can charge 500, and the advanced you can charge up to like 1 million for that. So it's all on your landing page, and then on that your landing page you should have your portfolio so that people can see exactly what they are going to learn. So they can see your UI UX designs, they can see your front end designs, they can also see your full packed back end, front end, and everything website already created design, so they can see exactly what they are going to learn. Now you're going to offer them one more thing. You are going to offer them lifetime trainings and updates. So for each category, you create a WhatsApp group. So if you join UI UX 200k, there's a WhatsApp group for you. If you join intermediate UI UX, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, there's a WhatsApp group for you. And if you join the advanced, there is also a group for you. Now, she asked me, but the price is too expensive. A lot of people will not be able to pay. Then I asked her, how much are they going to pay you in that job? He said the job is going to be around 300k per month. I said, do you know you only need two persons to buy your UI UX, the lowest tier of your course, to actually make 400K in a single month? Now, let me give you, and then she begin to realize that, yes. And I said, just hold on. You're already creating content. People are already messaging your TikTok and saying, I want to learn this. People are already messaging your WhatsApp when you post your work on your status that they want to learn. How can you teach them and the rest? You have all of these, and you really think you really need to go work for person. And another thing you need to understand is that she even have other skills, like she knows how to use Canva, knows how to do all of these AI videos you see on YouTube. I said, I would literally create an academy, and I actually gave her the name of the academy, and I said, just create different courses with different groups for mentorship, and all you have to do, put different price tier. You can create a full Canva course, which you know how to do, put it at 50K or 30K. Trade the whole AI stuff, put it at 50K or 30K or 20K, it doesn't matter. You have lower tier courses, you have this programming and UI everything course in that's your academy, that's your website, which you created yourself. And I have groups already. As your elder brother, I'm going to launch a platform, like a paid WhatsApp group community stuff. You can link all of these people into those groups, and you have all of these people paying you monthly also. So these are another advance. So it's called membership. So after they buy your entire course, you can add them for the first 3 months. And after 3 months, everyone in that group has to start paying maybe 10,000 naira, maybe 1,000 naira. It doesn't even need to be much. Maybe 1,000 naira to join that group. And you just update them, give them more things you are learning, more concept, more code. They can now ask you questions. You reply to them with a code. Maybe they have issues. I'm not able to fix this. You can just tell them, okay, this is what you do in that community. So aside from course, you are also getting paid for membership. So learn one skill, one high income skill. You get to a point whereby you are just creating content and to get more people, and then you are just getting people, feeding people into your academy, and you're making a whole lot of money for yourself without actually lifting a single finger. All you have to do is to keep on creating content and doing what you do best. Now, that doesn't mean you cannot collect a freelancing gig. If the gig is worth it, maybe around 5,000, 6,000, take it. You can work on it and you can still make money for yourself. Doesn't matter. But the point here is you want to get into a business that the earning ceiling of that business is unlimited. Let me give you a typical hypothetical situation. Let's say, for instance, you go ahead, she creates everything, the landing page, the courses, and everything. And then she makes a video on YouTube or TikTok, it goes viral, maybe 10K or 20K, not really viral. And then she gets, in a single month, get 10 students that pays her 500 or 20 or 30 or 100. You can get unlimited. See, this idea, let me give you someone that did this. If you go on to TikTok, there's someone called Miss Excel, did this in 2019 during COVID when everyone was at home. She literally were teaching people tricks on Excel, later created an Excel course. I was in a paid webinar where we paid money to join that webinar. And she came live and told us that she was actually making $100,000 in a single month, every month, from one Excel course she created. That's Excel. Excel has been in existence for as long as, I don't know how long, 1990 something, 1998, I guess. So it's not really a new skill. Now let's talk about coding and programming. It's been for a long time, but a lot of people do not really learn it. It's a still very, very in-demand skill. um, AI up to date still need that skill. You cannot. There are AIs that help you facilitate the job, but then it's still very relevant and it's going to be relevant for a long period of time. It's an high income skill. Coding, it's an high income skill. You can make a whole lot of it, for a lot of money from it. So this is basically the advice I gave her. So this is just me free talking in this video. So hopefully you get the idea. You can decide to translate everything that I said into your own niche, into your own skill set, and make a whole lot of money about it from it. Now, if you are into content creation, this is the best part for you to go through. If you have a digital skill, just add content creation to it. This is the best part for you to go if you want to make consistent income, if you want to increase your income ceiling in 2026 and even beyond. There's one more thing, I want to introduce you to Coursely. It's my digital company where you can upload your ebook and courses for 100% free. We also even help you do free promotion if you do not have any audience of your own at the time. And is going to be linked in the description. And also, if you want to get the content monetization roadmap, it's also in the description. You can check it out. And I'll see you guys in the next video.